Good day, abandoning academics. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to the Sith Lords. It's episode 66 of TSL. Thanks for tuning in. I wish we could get to episode 666, but that would require many more hours that I don't think, a game as long as this can't give. I'm sure... I don't even have 600 videos on the channel, never mind just one Let's Play. But anyway, yeah, that's the only time I'm gonna get to make that joke, so I get to do that now. Anyway, last time out we ran from the Sith Academy, ran for our lives. Darth Sion, bastard, he's a bit tough. So, headed for the hills, and by the hills I mean back to the Ebon Hawk. We did stop in at the cave. It's a place of evil. It's a dark place. Trying to remember the exact line from Empire. But I mean, I've already made that allusion to the cave on Dagobah. Which, in looking into it, talking to Luke Murtaugh in the comments of a video a couple weeks ago, didn't realize that also made an appearance in the PS3, the sequel to the PS3, well, it was on PS3 as well. The sequel to the PS3, The Force Unleashed 2, that's what it was. I've never played The Force Unleashed 2, because The Force Unleashed 1 kinda... I liked it for the first half, and then we just replayed the same levels over again, and it's just like, what? And then the reviews were worse for Force Unleashed 2. I might play Force Unleashed 2. I think I might have it on Steam or GOG. I might play it. At some point. Probably maybe closer to December, maybe? Anyway, sorry, it just got me off track. Yeah, so, Skeletal Corpse, right, so, in the comment of the video 2 weeks ago, like yesterday for me, hi, Ollie Hughes mentioned, if you want XP, loot the corpses. Now, Kreia said not to disturb them, but I don't know, I'm trying to think, what would the game do if we looted them? Like, I'm gamifying it in my head. Like, there's got to be some reason. Ooh, non-corporeal Sith entities coming to try and kill us that we can't defeat. Ooh, that would be good. Let's see. Physical boost implant.
Fool, you've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians.
Nope, that's not what I was expecting. Okay. So what are these guardians?
Hissis are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by prolonged exposure to the dark side. As creatures of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hissis are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over from the war here on Korriban. The angry phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have taken these Hissis as thralls to their will.
Okay, I get part marks for that. Because I did say I did get non-corporeal Sith spirits right. I just didn't get how they would manifest themselves right. Now, Hissis, I just call them Sis because I didn't realize that HSS made a, was a hiss sound. I don't remember, I've mentioned it a few times, I don't remember a lot of KOTOR 1. I don't know if they were in there. Speaking of KOTOR 1, let's just start killing things and we'll talk. We'll talk and kill at the same time, damn it. So, I was going to mention that, yeah, Hanhar's going to do all the work. I'm not worried. No, I was going to mention that, since last recorded, no, not since you've last watched, anyway, but since I last recorded, the Star Wars Force Arena game that I mentioned back on Dantooine, so like 30-40 episodes ago, and that game's been shut down, so I had to find a... Oh, that went down. Well, that's unexpected. Meanwhile, Hanhar's just handling it. Skeletal Corpse, nothing. Oh, I thought it was the Hissis. Yeah, so the Star Wars Force Arena game, mobile game that I mentioned in the past, it's been shut down. I guess it wasn't making enough money. I was half expecting... Oh, well, yeah, there's more dudes. I was going to say, I was half expecting Kreia just yell at me and say, "You don't bloody learn, do you, you fool?" What if I just control Houndhar instead? I shouldn't have paused there because that was a good sound. He's on aggressive as opposed to, yeah, ranged. Oh, Atton's down again. Okay, I'm on, I'm doing okay. This could actually be tougher than it looks. There we go, that's what you needed, was a big old heal like that. I'll just get another one of these in. Drop one and we'll be able to handle the other two. That's, So I went and found another new Star Wars mobile game. So in this... So I found, Galaxy of Heroes is what I've been playing on my phone lately. Houndhar is the only one in one piece right now. And these things are tougher than they look. Especially if they're going to show up every single time. Anyway, yeah, so I've been playing Galaxy of Heroes, and the reason why that's relevant to talking about, not, you know, forgetting a lot about KOTOR 1 is that they just, as of recording, so a couple weeks ago for you, they just added Darth Revan to the game. I guess they had Jedi Master Revan in the game previously, and now Dark Lord Sith Revan has shown up in the game now as well. Unfortunately, having, you know, played the game for like a week, maybe two? No, a week, because based on my daily logins, I've only been playing a week. So having only been played a week, I don't have the characters required to unlock Revan, which is kind of annoying. And oh well, it is what it is. But they've got a lot of characters from, like, they've got a KOTOR 1 characters, KOTOR 2 characters are in there. I saw something that said, like, Darth Silent's in there. He's one of, like, the top 5 tanks in the game. I haven't seen anything about, like, Atton or Houndhar or any of the rest of the crew. No, I think I saw something about Visas in there. I thought I saw something about Visas. But, yeah. And a lot of KOTOR 1 stuff in there. And there's stuff from Rebels and Clone Wars and the movies. Yes, all sorts of stuff in there. So I'm guessing they'll probably, once the Mandalorian comes out, they'll add stuff in there. It's okay so far. It's not great. It's not terrible. It seems reasonably friendly. You know, early on free to play like. So, and let's pop up in this corpse. And Chani Dueling Shield, a construction kit, and parts. Ah, there. Actually, we're in a good spot right here. Now, why, you may ask, do I think that? Half because we've only got... Get that heal out. Oh, just in time, too. Because we got a choke. There's only 2 that could get into us. If there's a 3rd one out there, he'll never get to us. And one more. You guys like feasting on that, and he must taste good. That wasn't so bad. Is there... I'm guessing there's a 3rd one. I'm trying to come by this in a systematic sort of way. There's nothing but corpses everywhere. Another corpse. So this one will... What have you got? A concussion grenade and 17 components. Not too bad. I mean... Ah, it's 3. Now, can he fit through there? The answer is yes. The answer is indeed... yes. Now, of course, I'm going to draw some aggro here. No, I'm not going to draw some aggro. I'm going to draw all the aggro. Oh no, Atton's drawing the aggro off of one. Good, now that should do most of the work. There we go. Just gotta be smart about using your force abilities. Anyone? Oh, just get a little height up on top of this ridge here. But I don't see anything. I think that's all of the remains. Probably, maybe, possibly, who knows? No, no, there's one up on top there. That one is... Oh, no, there's one right here in the middle of the excavation zone. Now let's get it. A life support pack? Well, it didn't do him any good. Is it just the one? Was this where they expecting me to start? Ah, there's the gang. It's Hisses, that's gonna... I'm trying to think of... Ooh. Healing. Oh, just in time, too. Never mind. How many hit points does Atton have? 143, it said? 144, sorry. Is it a lot to work? Oh, now I'm Hanhar. Eh. I mean, it works in the end. I mean, if it was just, like I said the other day, then it would be just like a strangulation of sis. That would be great, but hisses, hiss. It doesn't have to start with hiss, it has a h sound. It's not like it's a hound eye from Half-Life, where I called them a happiness of hound eye. Yeah, okay. In the comments, let's go with this. In the comments, let's figure out an alliterative, and there's the key. Now, it doesn't have to be hiss. It doesn't have to be at the start. It's just a h sound, an H. It doesn't even have to be an H. I'm just willing to start with an H, but not happiness, because we've used that elsewhere. So an alliterative group name for the hisses. And while you're down there, while you're scrolling your way down below the video to the comment box, while you're in between the video and the comment box, there's that like button. Hit that like button. I was thinking of a alliterative way of saying like. But, yeah, I'm turning into one of them YouTubers, right? That's how your videos show up. Sometimes that's even how it shows up in your own damn sub boxes. As people's got to hit that like button. People have to engage. Oh, down goes Atton. Down goes Atton. I'm not too worried because Hanhar could probably handle all the hisses himself, right? Oh, Atton's up. Well, let's then. Nice flip-de-doo. Nope, missed that one. Yeah, Hanhar's nice to have around because he's just handling everything himself. Anyone else see that thing twitch when it died? Concern anyone else? Alright, I think we've picked everything up. Should have known that there was a... Should have known there was a trap for all this. Oh well. It is what it is. We survived, just. Had to adjust the strategy partway through, but... I don't think we've missed anyone or anything. Just do a quick buzz by. I already, before I started recording, I ran over back to the academy. Just to make sure that I, couldn't get back in, and I can't get back in, so we're just gonna leave that one be. You know, it's just a, it was just a case thing, like, because there was a whole a whole branch to the academy that we couldn't get into. I don't know if I've locked myself out permanently. I'm sure somebody told me in the comments last week. Anyway, let's get back aboard the ship. We're expecting not a phone call, a holo call. That's what it is in Star Wars. We're expecting a holo call from Onderon. Not who I was expecting. But you're a good answering machine, I'm sure. A message from Gelborn? Thanks, T3. Because I like T3, right? But, alright, so, yeah, I guess, like I said, he makes a good answering machine. Alright, thanks, T3. Please tell me what Gelborn said.
I received an urgent communication for you from Colonel Tobin. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more.
Well, I mean, you can't just tell me what the damn message is. You gotta go all the way back. It's sound the Admiral Akbar.
It's a trap.
Thank you. I assume that's an affirmative series of beeps. Let's see. Yes, we should return to the Mandalorian camp as soon as possible.
Iridonian, I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
Not very nice, is Goto? I mean, yes, I know, he does run a criminal organization. That was it? That was our only, little thingamajig there? Okay. You received a word from Kelburn on Dxun. Tobin has an urgent message for you. Kelburn has asked you to return to Dxun ASAP. I mean, I think we can do that. It's not like we have anything else pressing. Hello, Hanhar. What do you want, human? I have some questions for you. Then speak them and leave me be. I heard you hunt humans. Why did you make your home in Nashda? Hanhar, what is the source of your strength? Why do you wear those shackles? Why do you follow me? I don't know if we've gained any influence with him, but I know this is one that's behind an influence check. You know nothing of strength, human, and you know little of me. It is the way of prey. Okay, let's see. Never mind. Yeah. Why do you follow me? Because the weak must obey the strong. I don't know if we've gotten this answer from him before. As long as I'm here, I will force you to be strong. For the moment you show weakness, I will be at your throat. When you die, our debt shall be settled. Does that mean you serve me? What debt are you talking about? So one day you'll try to kill me like you did Mira. Why did you kill Mira? This question, the rest of the response I don't necessarily remember. That one I do. Anyway, so does that mean you're like this question, sorry, I do. Does that mean you serve me? Serve you, I watch you. I shadow your movements through the dark places in the galaxy. My reasons are my own, but know that I shall one day show you what hatred is and what life is. It's that debt you mentioned. What are you talking about? Yeah, or as long as you obey me, I couldn't care less. Yeah. Doesn't seem like he would respond well to that. The debt you mentioned, what are you talking about? It's not for you to know or for me to share. He's going to refer me to the old woman. Or not. Okay. So why did you kill Mira? Because I was the stronger and she was the prey. There's no other reason. She was weak. Weak behind her eyes and in her spirit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we've done this. What is it? We've asked about the shackles, right? They are memories caged upon my wrists. I wear them so I shall not forget. Most people repress those memories. Yeah. Yeah. Same old crap. Alright. Well, since we're in the neighborhood, let's go visit with Visas, who's still sitting on the floor meditating.
My life for yours.
Which reminds me, if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know that StarCraft is back on the menu. Also new on the channel is Need for Speed Underground 2, if you're looking forward to Wide Open Wednesdays. There's a 15-year-old classic for you. But also coming soon to the channel in the not-too-distant future. Going to do some Half-Life Decay. Half-Life 2 is coming not too long after that. Let's see what will fit in between Decay and Half-Life 2. But Half-Life 2 is getting done by the end of the year as well. Just in case you're not subscribed and looking forward to what's coming up on the channel, that is what we've got coming up in the by the end of the year, for sure. Now, how did you find me? Who sent you? Yeah, we've got, oh, we still have techniques to teach her. Okay.
I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me.
Dominate mind ability.
I understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me.
I forget which one is dominate mind. Affect mind? Oh, that one. Dominate mind. Only the main player can select this power during level up. I take it we're running out of things we could teach her, so we're just...
My life for yours.
Just picking random... Okay, we don't have anything else. Let's see, so... I think that I had questions for you. Probably has the more interesting stuff hidden behind it.
I will answer what I can.
Now... We've talked about... Yeah, tell me about your homeworld. We got a lot there, but... I don't know if we've got enough influence yet to be able to try the... I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, right? To see if we can't get Force Sight.
My master, he has crippled me. I have seen the galaxy as it truly is, and it has left its mark. It is not something I can explain, but the words are difficult. I only ask that you understand.
Okay, well, I kind of figured that might happen, but...
I will answer what I can.
We've asked about this one. I don't know if we got stonewalled at a certain point, but it doesn't hurt to try again.
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
Now, see how it's impossible. I've seen similar acts of destruction at Malachor. I don't think I asked that one though. Let's go with that direction.
I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparisons between KOTOR and Malachor. My homeworld still exists. It is intact.
Well, what, Malachor? No, Malachor, I think, is still intact. Because it was the home of the season 2 finale of Rebels. And I don't think Filoni is the type, Dave Filoni, who's the, supervising director, executive producer, or some fancy showrunner. There's a more catch-all title for it. The showrunner for Rebels. I don't think that would be something that he would overlook, since I think he is a fan of the Old Republic. I know everybody online seems to think he's a big Revan fan, so, yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if he would have used Malachor deliberately. So if your homeworld was destroyed, how was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
Yeah, we've done that. So if your homeworld was destroyed, how did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished. It was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, let's go with the New Hope line.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of KOTOR. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
Like, the first set of questions, it's just, that's where we're gonna go along.
Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I had died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained, my master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world, and there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own, and he made me see. And for the first time I saw the galaxy, and I wished to die.
You kind of wonder, though, if she was able to survive, you know, the annihilation of... And we kind of know what Nihilist does there. Is it's like, because the way Kreia described it, it's sort of some large-scale drain life, drain force combination thereof type of ability. You kind of wonder how strong Visas might be with the Force if she was able to evade, withstand, you know, that attack. It's something like, it's a plot point that maybe I'm just reading into, but it just seems like either Nihilus is very... Kreia's never made it sound like he's just sort of... Nihilus is just sort of all about wanting to... Well, not wanting destruction, but I mean, his ability is feeding on the Force, is kind of just feed on the strongest, so... Or just feed where there is the ability to feed and consume. But it makes you think that Visas' survival might be more on her than on him? If I'm just pulling various dangling threads together, anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Anyway, he made you see.
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them.
And why did your master show you this?
He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
Not sure I would call... If you've killed everything in an area, so say KOTOR, for example, let's use the example of KOTOR. I don't think you could call wiping out all life on the surface of the planet order. Stillness, yes. Order? If there's nothing there, I think you could make the argument that yes, it is, because there's no disorder if there's nothing there to cause it. Is it still really order? Yeah, I know, going through this conversation again, we're just dissecting it a second time. Right? Now, why did your master... I want to say this one we've asked, but not 3. Why did your master destroy KOTOR?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KOTOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me.
Then again, maybe I do remember it. He attacked it because the Jedi had gone there.
He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Makes you wondering if we are attracting unwanted attention, because we do have, we do have 4 Jedi here. The Exile, Visas, Kreia, and the Handmaiden. And obviously Atten, who has some Force potential as well. And I don't know about Beodur. You kind of wonder, just because, if his portrait had changed with his dark side influence. Just makes you wonder, right? So why did the Jedi meet? I mean, we can. No, I mean, we've done this enough. But go for it.
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
You checked? Oh, yeah. Never mind, we'll go. Yeah, we've done basically that entire thing before, so. Yeah, it's gonna be a chatty episode. I don't know how much we can get out of everyone, but...
Yes, General?
You can't get much out of you, can we?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get a chance. Something else I can help you with?
Apparently not, since you don't want to talk. Gotta bring him out more, then. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's not much he's willing to talk about either. You guys are very quiet, Hello, HK.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Apparently deadly Sith Lords. I know you're pretty good at Jedi. Can you do Sith Lords too? That'd be handy. Do you have some questions?
Statement.
More questions. Wonderful. Yes, I know. You said you used to kill Jedi for Revan.
Observation. It was not something discussed with much of the others, but I think Revan recognized that a single Jedi, both in the past and in the present, could turn the tide of a conflict. So my targets were frequently Jedi, or someone close to a Jedi that could result in their corruption or collapse. Revan often assigned me to kill leaders or supporters of certain Jedi so as to erode their will.
And why was that important? Where did those tactics come from? Same question.
Answer. Revan saw the pressures of war on Dxun and knew that even in the heat of conflict, Jedi could be broken, not physically, but psychologically. Observation. It is a curious thing to assassinate and wound someone's personality, to assassinate them psychologically, and it took me some time to reconcile the acts. I am much more used to their direct approach. Still, I served well and killed many Jedi.
So you're saying... Yeah, we've, Oh, that's a new one. I was going to say, yeah, we've asked some of these, though. I fought a Sith Lord on Korriban and I couldn't kill him. You've killed Jedi before. Do you know how to kill a Sith? There we go. Yay, new question.
Answer. Master, when conventional weapons will not work, then one must resort to other means of assassination. When Jedi, or Sith, or whatever they call themselves, cannot be defeated with weapons, then use doubt.
How so? How would that work?
Evaluation. It sounds as if this Sith Lord is somehow able to keep fighting, no doubt by drawing on his connection to the Force to keep him alive, even after suffering grievous harm. It may be whatever pain he experienced in the past was so great that the technique he used to recover from it and sustain himself also gives him an incredibly high pain threshold.
Well, that explains why he's a tank in Galaxy of Heroes. Anyway, yeah. Just pull it all together. That's what I tend to do around here, is just kind of find some loose threads and tie them in a pretty bow. I don't believe it. I've never heard of a technique like that.
Answer. Well, Master, you have heard of Jedi healing techniques. That is certainly possible. The Sith may have their equivalent, although it seems known only to this particular Sith Lord. I know many Jedi and Sith have exhibited strange behavior in near-death situations. This may be another example.
So are you saying he might be impossible to kill, but to get him after being that wounded? So are you saying he may be impossible to kill?
Clarification. Not impossible, Master, but judging from the description, it may be improbable.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better. But to get back up after being that wounded...
Observation. It does seem unlikely, Master, but I have observed that you, allies included, seem to be able to recover from the most grievous injuries, and quickly as well. Perhaps it is not as uncommon as one would think. Besides, it really doesn't matter what you believe.
And why is that? I keep talking about this game tying game mechanics into the lore, so... doing that here, too. So why is that?
Clarification. Master, I spoke literally. It doesn't matter what you believe. It matters what this Sith Lord believes. If his strength comes from his connection to the Force, then you must undermine that connection, Master.
Interesting strategy. We're getting lessons on the art of assassination from HK4. Well, I mean, who better, right? Who better? And how would I do that?
Answer. Doubt, Master. It has killed many Jedi, and it has killed many Sith. Make him doubt himself, his beliefs, or his intentions. Such things disrupt connections to the Force, and death soon follows. The only question is what belief or intention he holds dear that would make an effective target.
Ah. Yeah, but how am I supposed to find that out, HK?
Answer. Oh, Master, I have no idea. That does present something of a problem. If you should encounter the target in the future, I would bait him into talking and see what you can draw from him that you can use against him.
That might actually work. Good work, HK. Alright, so, unfortunately, it doesn't give me a way out of the conversation, so we just kind of gotta go down a familiar path.
Answer. Yes, Master. It wasn't always easy, and I had to adapt quickly to rapidly changing battle conditions, and they would often sever my limbs and my head from my torso, which was an inconvenience.
I could imagine. So if I need to kill a Jedi, how would I do this? Now, this was behind an influence check. I don't think I have anything to get past it yet, but you never know.
Answer. Master, I think that should wait until I am certain of your allegiance and your intentions toward me and the galaxy. I mean, to simply give away trade secrets in such a way, it would be an insult to my protocols.
That's fair. I'll go now. No influence out of that one. Shame. Alright, no, that's fine. Oh. T3's always here when we come looking for him. So, he's gotta be in here then. Ah, see, I told you he was in here. Always fixing the ship. And then, yeah, you know, Mandalore, yeah, we've asked that one. How's the Ebon Hawk? What's wrong with the astrogation system? Hey, have we bugged about the astrogation system in a while? So, you locked... Why did you do that? Now we've gone down this path before, obviously, but now that we've... I'm not sure if we can kind of get him to unlock it, or if it's just kind of stuck to this. I assume it's just stuck to this and we're never going to get him to unlock it, but... Okay, no, they were never going to get it unlocked then. So, this is the same one from the hologram. Yeah. But how did the Ebon Hawk come back from there? It was so dangerous, and why?
T3, you have been with us since Terrace. Without you, we would never have escaped that place. And for that, I thank you. I'm leaving this message inside you because I have seen glimpses of the future. And the bond that he and I share does not allow him to hide everything from me. More of his memories have returned, and they trouble him. He has remembered something. Something on the edge of the galaxy, and he believes that he must go there to end it. But I am afraid for him. Afraid that he may not return. I need you to be the beacon, T3. If he is lost out there, on the edge of the galaxy, if he finds whatever terrible thing he has seen, then he may not survive. If he doesn't make it back, then I need you to return to the Republic. Find help. If you cannot find me, then seek out other Jedi. The Republic... I can't lose him, even if he believes he is protecting me.
Yeah, is that... Yeah, we've done this one before, but... Yeah, is this, you came to search me? Is that the message, what were you trying to hide? Is that the message, what you were... Is that message... Oh, yeah. If I could read it, it would go a lot better. Alright, yeah. Oh, no, you're not going anywhere. So we can upgrade your computer core again. Got enough influence to do that. Don't know if we can get any better than... Because I know we did some upgrades. Yeah. Well, we can try on the repair side. Oh my! That's an interesting camera angle. So I don't know. I can't remember which I upgraded in the last video, but... I thought I got one of them. I guess not. Oh well. That was the thing. Oh, since I'm down in the... Well, since I'm in the neighborhood, let's just have a quick chat with Atton. I don't think we've gotten any additional influence with him.
Something up?
Questions?
Right.
What made you leave the Sith? I don't think we got anywhere with this.
No, I don't think we're ready for that conversation yet.
Yeah, I'm shocked. Well, now... Oh, goddamn. Whoa, what the hell? I think my mouse was in a bad spot. Hi, boys. Probably not enough time to get to Craze. We may just chat Mandalore real fast. Stimulants?
Already gave you my last one. Now is there...
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a... Were it not for Revan's strength.
Yeah, I get the feeling that, that we've already done this one before. I don't think we're getting anything new.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
Perhaps, yeah. We're a threat not worthy of their attention? Let's see, provoke them a bit.
Then the Jedi were fools as well as cowards. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else you needed?
Nah. Apparently not. Who haven't we talked to? Talked to Goto?
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
Oh, offer. Offer? Can I have some security tunnelers?
No, you have enough. And as I tell all my employees, make do with less.
Make a great CEO, you know that?
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
What capabilities does your droid possess? On the yacht you mentioned Revan, but Revan sought to destroy the Republic. Yeah. You know anything about the HK droids? Which one are these, capabilities?
It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make it an effective killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders, unless they conflict with mine.
And if they do?
Then its proton core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. I will not allow you to interfere with my operations and plans.
Do you ever think you could use that proton core against Scion? Maybe Nihilus? It's an idea. Might have to make good use of you.
This unit comes with a droid scrambler that you may use against mechanized opponents to randomize their defensive and offensive protocols. Use it, and it will cause droids to wage a civil war in their programming, and they will turn on their allies. Its power source is not limitless, but it is enough. In addition, this unit comes equipped with a portable cloaking generator. It will allow it to enter places undetected in reconnaissance mode.
Gee, it would have been helpful having you on, like, Nar Shaddaa, for example.
You may speak.
I don't think, we've asked that one, I'm pretty sure, but about your base operations, I don't think he's going to tell us anymore.
Now, that would be telling. For now, my presence must remain a secret, and it may remain that way forever.
Okay. Aren't you playful?
I am willing to indulge some of your questions.
You can just ask again about Revan.
A common misconception not supported by facts. Revan did not intend to destroy the Republic. He deliberately left the infrastructure of many planets intact, and many military production facilities.
Well, I mean, why not? Wartime economies, usually pretty good for, well, the economy. So, that's inconsistent with the fleet he had at his disposal.
I believe that by whatever means he used to build his armada, he recognized that it was somehow a limited source, or that he was only willing to use it to a point. My prediction is that whatever production facility was being employed, it carried a price that Revan perceived as detrimental to the goals of the Sith. And that is why Revan left many military production facilities in the Republic intact.
I know that the Star Forge had some sort of dark side influence on those within, but drew on the power of a star. I wonder if somebody told JJ that before episode 7. But why Revan wouldn't need to call? Yeah, we've done all this before. No, we're good. We've gone through all this before, so I don't think there's going to be anything new. So next time, let's take a quick break, and what we'll do next time is we'll have a chat with the Handmaiden and then Kreia. I'm trying to find a good angle there. So that's a different one than we usually use. That one's interesting. Don't usually use that through the outer atmosphere type thing, and then as opposed to planet proper. Anyway, that's it for this episode of KOTOR 2. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on air, and that's for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more KOTOR 2 in the playlist. It's on the screen, in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.